Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary. Today is Cara Beauty Affordable Makeup Get Ready With Me using the palette Capricorn, which is 10th in the Zodiac sign and 10th in the Zodiac collection by Cara Beauty. Now the shimmers from Cara Beauty are my absolute favorite from this brand. On top of being affordable, you can't go wrong with that. Definitely something to look forward to. So Capricorn. Capricorn happens to come from a Greek myth of Pan, I believe. And I will link the website down below because I will be paraphrasing what I read up on Capricorn. And it is represented by a goat and a fishtail man. And what it says is that he was trying to get away from a monster, Typhon. And while diving into the waters, half of his body was in the water, half out. The half that was out of the water happened to turn into a goat, and the bottom portion turned into a fishtail. That is what I read. Don't come after me. But if you want to read more on it, I will definitely link that website down below. Go ahead and dive in. Interesting information, by the way. But here is the palette itself, same as the packaging. And let me go ahead and remove the color saver. And this is the palette. Gorgeous shades. And because of these bright shades is why I have white primer already on my eyes. But let's go ahead and read what is on the packaging. So it says Capricorn. Forget karma. Here is Capricorn, a busy bee setting my own rules. My instincts move faster than light. Forgive and forget. Not here, darling. I like that. Forgive and forget. I'm on the fence about that because I do tend to forgive and forget. But that's just me. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to try to create as simple a look as possible without going overboard. But with these shades, I don't know if that's going to be possible. But let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to go in on the outer corner as I always do. And for that, I'm going to go in with Clever, which is this shade here. And I do have a mirror here, so I will definitely be applying it here. And I will darken the outer corner of my eye. It's usually what I do because I do have hooded eyes. And there we go. Just trying to blend it out a little. And I will be doing some cleanup towards the end so that I can pull everything together. I may hop off to do the mascara. Mascara usually tends to get a little messy for me when I'm filming. I don't know, maybe I can't even say jitters anymore, but definitely something that I do not want to mess up my look. And I have to turn certain ways to keep the mascara from hitting my lids and causing some mayhem. So here we go with this one. And that is what I've got so far. Let's go ahead and move on into, and I know I've done a lot of the red, pink, burgundy type looks, but I'm going to go into it very light though. And I'm going to go into the shade Saturn, which is right here. It's pretty pigmented, so let's see what I can get out of this. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep it as light as possible. And then pull it all together. Here we go. So how has your week gone? I know the storms are hitting a lot of different places. How did it affect you? And I know there's been a lot of talk both on Instagram and pretty much most of the social media about people asking northern people to take their weather back. Yeah, it hit us, and we're central, so we're not pretty much up in the north. We're pretty central, and we still had a great deal of chaos going on through here. More times than not, it usually is the ice and the snow that kind of intermix and cause it to be a kind of dangerous situation. So yeah, that's where we're at. So and the blending, I'm not so much going to do it here. I'm going to do some of it, but not all of it. And it's just kind of blending the shades together without causing some muddiness. And I do need to, I know it's settled in some of my lines, just kind of tapping it out. Now let's go ahead and get into, I want that green so bad, which is Plant Mom, that one there. And I think I am going to go for that. But for that, I always use my fingers. I don't know why. Fingers seem to work a little better for me when it comes to shimmers. All shimmers, not just Cara Beauty shimmers. But let's go ahead and go into that green and take a look. Oh my. It is intense. And I hope you all are seeing what I am seeing. It is a gorgeous shade. There we go. That is gorgeous. I love it. Just trying to get it in there. So did y'all get snow or ice or a combination of the two? And how are you dealing with that? How are you dealing with the cold? I know there are a lot of people that are affected with utilities and things like that. And for those people, I continuously do prayer. I am truly blessed to have what I have and would wish that everyone had what I have. And I'm not talking about being rich, because I by no means am a wealthy person, money-wise, but I do feel blessed to have what I have. I've worked very hard to maintain my sanity, and I know a lot of people, maintaining sanity is a struggle. But if we could just take a few minutes out of our day just to pray for someone to get out of their circumstances, that would be amazing. And I know I'm not going to turn this into too mushy of a story, but just thought I would toss it out there for prayer for the many that are affected with this weather condition that is going on. And there we go. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. And I don't know if you all can see the way that it just pulls it up. I like it. I like it because it pulls it up. And now let's go ahead and go into the blending a little. I'm going to go into Kindest Heart, which is this pink here, just to pull it all together. And then I'm going to point something out to you all. Something that I did on this particular application. I don't normally do this, but I thought I'd give it a try because it was something that I saw in a video, and I'm not upset about it. Take a look at that blending. one brush. It's a one brush thing. That's what I've got going on right now. And let's get this going. Just blending it, and so that it's not too harsh of a line, and still bringing everything together. And there you have it. Blend it in. So I'm going to go ahead and get my foundation applied. I will finish off with a color for the edges, but once I get into getting my foundation done, sometimes I tend to bring it in a little too low, and that causes some chaos sometimes. But let's go ahead and get the foundation. It is a foundation that I purchased off of Ipsy, trying to see what this foundation was about. And I'm going to show you something that I often do with my foundation as well, because I do tricks and tips here and there, and it seems to be working for me. So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you the primer that I'm going to be using. It is by Aqua, and I think that's how you pronounce that. Let me clean off my fingers. Really cute packaging. Aqua. And I've had this for a minute. I do use it often. It is a hydrating primer for the face, and it comes with this cute little detachable spatula, and it is a gel. I'm going to show you that gel. It is a gel. So what I'm going to do with this gel is place it on my hand. It's what I do. Moisture and hydration, especially during the winter months, is essential for me because of my very dry skin. So then I go ahead and I take the foundations or CC creams, whatever the case may be, and I apply it, or not apply it, but I place it on the gel. There we go. There you have it. And then I will just mix it in. And it's moisturizing and hydrating, and just makes the foundation, at least it does for me, go on so much smoother onto my skin. I don't have any other primer aside from what I just added to the foundation. And then I just apply it pretty much everywhere. And I think I did get a little too much, and that's okay. I will see if I'm going to need it. And then I will take my brush, and this is the brush that I'm going to use at the moment, and just tap it in. And it just applies very nicely. And all of those pores sometimes will still show up, but it feels amazing. It's not dry. It's not a dry feeling. And it just feels very nice. I do have a mark there. Here we go, here on the forehead. I'm just trying to get everything put together. Okay, so for the most part, that is what I have. I didn't apply any primer to my pores. They are still a little bit there, but not as profound as they usually are. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off, get the mascara taken care of, do the eyeliner, and then I'll be back to show you all the final results. I am absolutely loving this look. Take a look. The way that these shades just kind of mesh together without causing muddiness, I'm loving it. Just absolutely loving it. But I'm not going to get too much into the mushy stuff about it because I'm going to swatch all of the shades, not just the ones that I have applied, but I'm going to swatch it. But once again, palette. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a stunning, stunning collection of shades that just kind of go together in every single way. But let's go ahead and swatch, and I'm going to start with the mattes as I always do, and I will let you know which ones are the ones that I applied. There are 6 mattes and 4 shimmers. I thought there would be more shimmers in it, but that's perfectly fine because the ones that are there performed amazingly. So I'm going to start with the shades, and this one is Honey Facts, this one is Clever, Kindest Heart, and Saturn. So let's go ahead and swatch those. Take a look at that. I absolutely love them. So let me go ahead and clean my hands so that I can get the rest of these. And I'm going to do one more with the matte, and then I'll move on to the shimmers. Take a look at that. And this one is in the shade Midnight Snack. And like I said, all the mattes, here they are. I love them. And I do have lotion on my hand, which kind of makes them a little jumpy. I realized that that's what it was, but they performed beautifully. So let's go ahead and get all of the shimmers. Oh, I should have tried that, but I did not. And like I said, they're actually 5 and 5. I don't know why I thought these were only going to be, I don't know what I was thinking, but there are 4 and 4, or 5 and 5. There we go. 5 and 5. And shades would be nice, right? So I'm going to start with this one, which is Karma. And yeah, and there's a little bit of the blue behind it, but I did clean it off. Then I have Plant Mom, I have Busy Bee, and I have Loyal Babe. So let's go ahead and get these taken care of. And shimmers. The Cara Beauty shimmers are my absolute favorite from the palettes. They are gorgeous. This one seems to have a shift. I kind of see a purple, and I hope it's coming through, but this one has a little bit of a shift, which is Loyal Babe. So let me go ahead and remove these and get onto the other ones. And I'm going to swatch, not swatch, but just place it on my finger without the blue underneath, because I do have a little bit of the blue. Not sure why. I don't have it on the other fingers, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you the impact of this one, because it didn't shine as bright with the blue underneath. But take a look at that. It did swatch perfectly. But let's go ahead and get the last of the shimmers. And this one is Instincts, which is this one here, blue. Gorgeous, gorgeous. My struggle shades, but definitely a beautiful shade. Take a look, and I will show you what I have. So this blue I do have underneath my eyes, as well as this pink here. So I did the shimmers underneath. And then I have this one here, and it looks kind of yellow, which has a shift to it, because if you look at my eyes, it's more on the green side. So it does have a shift. And there's the shift right there. The green to yellow. I love it. And then of course I have this shade, and these three here are the ones that I have on my lid along with this one. But I also applied the Midnight Blue matte underneath, or for the tight line. So that is where it went. Once again, here is the look. Capricorn, 10th in the Zodiac series and 10th in the Cara Beauty Zodiac collection. Absolutely love it. I will definitely link the Cara Beauty website down below. Go check it out. These, unfortunately, I don't believe they are available anymore. I wish they were. I did purchase them all together to bring you this series. It's number 10. Now I do have 2 more to go. The last one is going to be the one that I am most looking forward to, because there's going to be something that'll come with that. I'm actually posting that on my birthday. So 2 more to go, and on my birthday I will bring you the last of the Cara Beauty Zodiac collection. So keep watch for that. And that is what I have for this Cara Beauty Zodiac series. Get ready with me. Thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed, smile always. Bye.